Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. And welcome to today's SAP Insider 2020 virtual event session. My name is John Froelich from Bramisol, and I will be your presenter and moderator today. In addition to myself, we have Carrie Peterson, Julio Della Costa, and Carlo Maglanao. Now on to our presentation, Conserving Cash and Impacting EBITDA with Active Lease Management and SAP CLM. But today we're going to focus on what matters to you today and now. And that's all about what's going on in the marketplace. So during these times of economic disruption, we found through a PwC CFO Pulse survey that, no surprise, 73% of CFOs believe that COVID has the potential for significant impact to our business operations and is causing great concern. And I think we're seeing that happening currently. In addition to their major concerns, they are focused on two major items. Number one is the potential global recession and the impact of that global recession on business. And subsequently, or as an impact to that, 70% of them found that the financial impacts, the effects on results of operations, future periods, liquidity, capital resources, are of huge concern. But where is the focus? The major focus, as we can see from this chart, is now around cost containment and cash. And so what does that mean for us? Well, today we're here because we want to help you focus on understanding how to use active lease management to conserve and manage cash through things such as lease negotiations, impairments, visibility, and then impacting EBITDA through finance versus operating leases and lease outs or subleases of space. Carlo, can you talk for a minute about some of the areas that you think are most important, and maybe Julio share your perspective as well?
Hey, Jen, sure. A CLM is a flexible tool for any industry that handles their contract of leases in SAP. CLM can do, is flexible enough to do different valuations, whether it's GAAP or IFRS or local GAAP. It can handle scenarios where, especially for IFRS countries, to have foreign currencies. You can have your contract currency, local currency at the legal entity level, and a foreign currency, group currency at the consolidation level. So CLM, being a contract management tool, can have multiple assets in the contract. And we know that each of these assets can have different valuations.
Yes, Carlo just outlined a number of features, but from my perspective, in addition to those, obviously from the finance side of it, we always value compliance. So I have 1,000 leases in my company. I select a tool that's going to ensure that I'm compliant with the new leasing standards, ASC 842, IFRS 16. However, I think that is just the beginning of the journey. So we've complied, but when you start thinking about the optimization, the transformation of leasing and asset management, what I am interested in as a controller for any business that I'm responsible for is start looking at payments. How much am I paying these lessors? How much payments do I need? And am I paying the correct amount? Well, what do I mean by that? When I say that is, especially in today's challenging times, it's very important to understand where my payments are going, to who they're going, and is there a way that we can reallocate or optimize that payment process?
It's so easy to go into CLM and fix it and update it so it does the automated, not only the automated revaluations, but automates and updates all of your cash flows. We talked about the power of visibility to provide insight to action. I'm going to talk for a moment about Bramisol. Bramisol has a low-cost, rapid implementation program. If you're a net new CLM customer and you want to get on CLM, or if you're using a third-party solution and have been convinced by any of our other webinars or even this one that now is the time to move from a third-party solution that's disconnected, may not have the total functionality of CLM, to SAP CLM. We have a rapid implementation program that can get you there in about 6 to 8 weeks for a cost that I think you folks will find really great.